Yo, yo, bro, what's up?
What's up, bro? How's it going?
It's going great, man. How is it going by
Yeah,
you, man?
yeah. Life's been really busy for me recently. I had a couple midterms and everything, so it's been rough, but I'm hanging on. Uh,
Okay, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Have you been
you're really
busy?
good at those things, man. Yeah, like you manage your time
Well,
great, man.
I'm really flattered to hear that. So,
Yes, bro. And how's the weather like there, bro? I'm just sitting next to my window, and
uh-huh.
cool breeze is coming down.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we went to play football this morning at 8 a.m. and it was really cold. It was like I don't know the temperature, but I felt it was like 5 degrees Celsius or something like that.
Oh my
Uh,
God, yeah,
so
it's cold
it's
out
starting
there.
to get cold. Yeah, it's starting to get cold.
Yes.
How
This
how,
year
how
it's
about over
been
there?
yeah. Yeah, this year the fall has really begin sooner, man. Last year it wasn't that cold, I guess, but yeah, this year
Mm-hmm.
it was just it just came out of nowhere kind of thing. Like just 3 weeks ago, it was really sunny
Mm-hmm.
out here, but
Mm-hmm.
now the weather had changed drastically.
I see.
Okay, bro.
Okay. So what do you want to talk about today, Prajo?
Uh, I don't have much topics.
Okay, so if you don't have anything, then I guess we can talk about the languages we speak, and
Uh-huh.
being able for people like you and me whose mother tongue is not English. We
Yes, yes,
typically
yeah,
speak our mother tongue and English. So
yep,
I just wanted to talk about like the relative importance of those two languages.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
okay. So do you wanna talk about that?
Yeah, that's really interesting, man. Like we are originally from Nepal, and
Yeah. Right.
we both of we both of us are like studying in foreign countries.
Yeah. Right. And I said English, but I guess in your case it's German since you're in Germany. But
Yes,
still, yeah. Okay.
yes,
So, like I was saying, we grew up learning and speaking English. I'm sorry, Nepali.
yes,
Um, but in schools and everything else, we learn most of our stuff in sciences and everything in English. Even stuff like social studies, we learn in English, right?
yes, yes.
Um, and uh,
Yeah, we've only
so,
had one Nepali main subject and one grammar, Nepali grammar
right,
subject.
right,
Yeah, and
right,
all of
exactly.
other all of the other subjects were in English.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
even though our native tongue was Nepali, we grew up learning English. We didn't really speak it, but now, like I've been abroad for like 5 years now, and
Yes.
obviously English is going to be the mode of communication for me. Right now, for me, in a professional environment, learning Nepali has like basically no use.
Yes, yes.
And
That's true
everything,
because yeah, we are in foreign country, man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So even if we're not in foreign countries, like our engineering programs in, for example,
Yes,
they are taught in English, right? So
yes,
you have to know all the terminology in English, and you
yes,
have to yeah, everything is English basically. And
yes, yeah, yeah,
knowing Nepali doesn't help you with that, with like
yes,
career wise, on
yes,
the because everything is global and everything. So
yes, yeah,
um, yeah, so I guess I just wanted to ask. I just want to talk about how important learning Nepali is versus learning English. Let's.
yeah, yeah.
I'm going
Let's
to try to
get
give you
into it.
some background. Okay,
Okay.
like yeah, I want to talk about that in terms of education and
Yes, yeah,
since that seems interesting to me. So to give you some background, to give the viewers some background, since we are both from Nepal. Um,
yes,
Usually in Nepalese schools, like you are forced by the teachers to speak in English, right? So
yes, yes,
even though you grew up learning Nepali, you can't speak Nepali.
yes,
And actually, yeah, and it's enforced. So
yes,
if you speak in Nepali, then you're supposed to be fined. You get punished. I don't know if students get punished anymore, but Anyway, there's some kind of punishment
Yes,
to
yeah.
speaking Nepali and not speaking English,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So I used to be one of those guys who used to catch other people
Yeah,
who
you're
spoke
the
in.
monitor.
Yeah, I know. I was a monitor, but now
English
that I
language
look back,
monitor.
yeah, exactly, yeah,
Yeah,
I
those good
snitched
old
on
days.
everyone. Yeah,
You used you used to
now that I
pick
remember.
everyone.
Sorry.
You used to pick everyone.
Not pick, but if I heard someone speaking Nepali, then I would write their name down and I would try to get a fine from them for speaking
Oh,
English, for
oh my
not
God.
speaking in English.
Y-
So I
You're such
was
a
so
strict person, man.
yeah. I was now
Doing
that I
that to
think
your
about it,
friends.
I was I know, yeah. Now that I think about it, it was really bad.
Yes, yes. But
And
yeah,
I was a big
it's
snitch.
a rule that we need to follow. The teachers were
Yeah.
really like that, and we were innocent,
Mhm.
man. Like whatever the teacher said, we just followed it.
Yeah, so the teachers they definitely didn't think about how it would mess our
Yeah.
psychology.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
right. So to get back to the main topic, so
Yes.
even though we went through such traumatic experiences,
Yes.
in the end, I guess compared to
Was it
people
trauma for
from
you?
it's now that I look back at it, it was
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
very very traumatic.
Okay. Okay.
um,
It's just in your memory, so it's not existential. Like it's
oh
not. It's
crap!
just in your thoughts.
Yeah, sorry. My audio just went out for a second. Hopefully everything is okay. Um,
Okay.
So okay, so to get back on topic, so even though we went through such kind of experiences, we Nepalese kids they usually have better English than people from like China, for example. Since we have been learning everything in English and they have been doing everything in Chinese, most of them.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so uh, at this moment in time, I am grateful to be really proficient in English because that really
Yes.
helps with everything I do.
Yes. Yes.
Um, yeah. So what do you think? Was it a good approach to force us to speak in English and like
Mhm.
basically give up our mother tongue?
Mhm. Generally, like most of the, I guess all of the education system in Nepal are following the British system because Nepal is
Hmm.
closely related to Britain and India.
Right.
So also in India, it's the same like us. There is just there one Indian, one Hindi subject, that's Indian
Oh,
language,
really?
or and one Sanskrit, I guess. But
I
that's
see.
also just in 5 class or 6 class. I don't know.
Oh,
I can be wrong, but I'm not. It's not exact. So
I didn't
most
know
of the
that.
and most of the Indians are really good at speaking in English.
Yes, definitely.
So I also think that most of the Indians don't know how to speak Hindi because what I've encountered here,
Uh-huh.
when I've encountered with Indian people,
Uh-huh.
so not most of them, but some of them didn't know how to speak Hindi.
Really?
Yeah, so they studied in British schools, something like that,
Oh.
and they didn't have Hindi as well as their as a subject there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I just guess it is a choice thing. Like people can learn Nepali as well. Like there are so many friends that speak really high Nepali words.
Like complex words?
Yeah, like the words
Oh.
used in the newspapers, and
Right,
whenever
right.
I see the news reporter, like they are speaking such a clear and like difficult words for a normal Nepali
Right.
person, like
Are
like us who
they
are just speaking English.
well, what about people our age? Because I those tend to be older than us, right? Those people you're
Mhm.
talking about.
Yes, yeah. So our age is 20 plus. What do
Let's
you
say
mean?
20 to
Like the
25.
words for? Words for Nepali or English?
Like Nepali words, like the newspapers you're talking about, the
Yeah.
newspaper reporters, they
Well,
I guess they tend to be
well,
older than us,
yeah. Well, it's understandable.
right?
It's understandable with the context, like reading the whole sentence and then finding out, okay, it's trying to say that thing. So it's
Uh-huh.
understandable, I guess.
Okay.
So yeah, so the approach has always been that one, we have taken the British education system, and
Mm-hmm.
it's still up till date going on in Nepal,
Right. Yeah,
and
that's
it
true.
will go on.
Do you really think there will be no change in education? What
Don't
about
think
with
so.
people like you and me, who are going to lead the future of our country? Even with people like you and me, you think there will be no change?
Yeah. Well, in Nepali, like one studying Nepali language, it would be I don't see that thing like one can one can earn a living from just learning the Nepali language. Like most of the people here are like doing literature in English or German
No,
or some other languages, Latin, yeah,
right?
and they are earning a good amount for their living.
Uh-huh.
But with Nepali, it's really a high leap, I guess. It will take years.
Right. So,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
talking about
So,
English, like it
uh,
really helps for the people because most of the people are going in the foreign countries
right.
for employment opportunities, and
Mm-hmm.
it has really helped. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't think like terminating the extra two Nepali classes will be that impactful. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
those two classes can stick on. Like
Right.
most of the students are also going to learn the Nepali literature as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that's
you
what.
actually you raised a good point about um, you know, people going abroad or things like that. So
Yes,
in the internet, um, so English is like the global language, right? So
yes, yeah,
everyone posts really valuable information in
yeah,
English online.
hmm,
Um, and if you're proficient in English, then you can take that information and use
yes,
it to further your career.
yeah,
Even though you don't go abroad, even if you stay in Nepal,
yes.
um,
Then that's
it
a high
seems
plus point for all the people.
right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But one thing I want
So,
to say is like my English was not that good till class 10. Like it was
mm-hmm,
really bad. I couldn't
mm-hmm.
speak clearly at all.
How did you get better?
I got better not because of the, I guess those also helped me subconsciously, like those words were there in my mind,
What words?
like the English words and the
Oh,
grammar
oh, oh,
structures
oh.
and
Okay,
forms.
so what you had already learned before.
Yes, so
Right.
that helped a lot. But so one thing that really helped me was watching English movies.
Okay.
Yeah, because our education system is really theoretical. It's not practical at all, you know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you
So
usually don't come across things you say in real life in classes.
yes, yeah, and there were listening
Right.
tests, and they would just play. I don't think they did some exercises in listening part. They just used to
I don't think so either.
uh,
Yeah.
play a song or something like that, and we need to find a word from there. And that was
Oh, okay.
then yeah, we'll just look at the book at the lyrics of the
Mm-hmm.
song.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah, do you remember
I,
that?
I, I remember I remember listening to Yellow Submarine by the Beatles.
Yeah.
It was a
And
good song.
I don't remember any listening exercises at all. I guess
I don't remember
somewhere
anything
between,
other than that. Yeah.
yeah, somewhere in 9 class or 8 class we used to have some listening texts.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so watching films really helped my listening, and I really my vocabulary got so much way better than when I studied in our school time. Yeah.
Okay. So movies help you even increase your vocabulary.
Yes,
Oh wow.
because
Okay.
those things were really new to me, and we were just theoretical, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
I I understand.
I don't think the questions in class 10s are that that much impactful in terms of knowing the
Right.
large vocabulary there is in English, the beautiful
Right. I
words.
definitely
Uh,
agree with that.
yeah,
Yes.
we just never went above who was that guy like the Woods, someone that the guy who wrote the poem called "I Want to Go in Some Wood" or something like that. That that
I
is
don't remember
father of
that one.
man or something like that.
Okay. I know that quote, but I don't remember
Yeah.
who said that.
So there were many good literatures above that as well, but we were just to that point.
Hmm.
So I think almost like 70% learned that way. So school
Right.
didn't have help that much to them.
Oh. Yeah, that seems to be the thing not only in English but even in other subjects,
Yes.
like the sciences or math, for example.
Yeah.
People tend to find stuff like Khan Academy,
Yes.
better.
Yes.
So yeah, so I
Yeah.
guess school failed
And
us.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's why I'm
we
I'm
didn't fail
kind of
school.
against.
School failed us.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I'm against this system because also the contest, like the competition, like only the
Hmm.
good students who were already good in English were taking part in it. Like,
Right,
where is the upliftment for the guys who were failing that subject, like who
right,
were not
exactly.
doing good? So
Yes.
yeah, so the
I
only
yes,
way we
I
get better
strongly
in
dislike
English,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
only way we got better was like doing things on our own.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, watching
Yes.
watching movies, English movies. Like I was in that 3 month gap after SLC, like after our 10 class.
Uh-huh.
I was like 100 GB size.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
storage of movies,
okay.
and that was like a crash course. Like every day I'm listening to
uh,
music.
uh,
I was like from zero to
funny.
100 just in 3 months.
Nice. Maybe
And
maybe we
all,
should share. Is it maybe we should make an online course and just show people movies and get some money out of it.
no, no, no. That's lame.
Come on, bro. You need to be smart.
Yes, so that was just my trick, and I also used to listen to really heavy metal songs.
Uh, but
Like
those
my
don't you
friend,
don't really understand any English from that. Like, they are usually saying stuff that doesn't
no,
make any
bro,
sense.
no, bro, you have to listen to
Depends on the
them.
band.
Yeah,
Depends on the band, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That also depends, but most of the songs I listened to were really good. Like even until now, when I listen to those songs, oh my God, damn, that was really deep, and I used to listen to
Okay.
that at that age.
Okay. Can you give me a recommendation for one of those songs that first comes to mind? That was very deep.
Uh, that was very. I don't think it's deep, but most of the Opeth songs,
Okay.
their
Okay.
lyrics
Okay.
are really good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Can you give me just one title? Maybe Blackwater Park. Is how deep is that?
yeah. That is also really good, man. So just
Okay.
start with that, and
Okay.
there are many
Sounds
more
good.
songs. Yeah.
Yeah, so I really love AC/DC, but like they're particularly deep to me. It's mostly the guitar and the singing that's
Yes.
amazing, but
But
uh,
those are meaningful
yeah.
songs, I guess.
Okay,
Those lyrics are meaningful.
okay, okay.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
guess I can try to look for meaning in the next time I
Yes, man.
listen.
Yeah.
Well, all right, bro. So we talked about. So I guess we came to a consensus that uh, learning our own language in a deeper way doesn't really help us in our
Yes.
professional lives. In at
Yeah.
least in yeah at least in our professional lives at this moment,
Yeah.
and everything is English based or whatever for you is Germany based. So.
Yes.
Um, Yeah, so wherever the country of your professional development is, I guess that the language of that country is most important.
Hmm.
Um,
Yes,
and even if you are in Nepal, I guess English is still important.
yes,
Um,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I guess
Because
we,
English is the
yeah,
international language. Yeah, and
right,
then
right.
yeah,
Yep.
these days almost everyone knows some bits of English, so it
Mm-hmm.
really makes the communication better.
Yeah, definitely. I 100% agree.
But
And
I also want to give this information that most of the language, like the Nepali, Hindi, and many other languages, have roots in Sanskrit.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to give this information to you that Sanskrit has the most complex grammatic structure of all languages uh, in the world. Like
Really,
Sanskrit has really complex structures. Like people also say, I don't know if it's true or not, but all the European languages have evolved from Sanskrit.
really. I find that
Yeah,
hard to believe.
yeah, I also find it hard, but I also think it's true because the grammars in Sanskrit is really complex, and whenever I see Sanskrit and the language, for example, German is also hard. Yeah, I don't find it hard, but how do you think Germany is hard? German language is
I
hard.
I I have no idea. I can't comment on that.
Okay,
I don't know
so
German. Yeah.
Germany is also a difficult language. Okay,
Okay.
not Germany. German is a difficult language. So,
Right.
but we being we being taught like Nepali grammar, I didn't find it that hard.
Oh. Oh,
But
really?
but
Okay.
most of my um, other European friends found it a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people like Europeans, they usually find other, like, I guess, other Latin languages, Latin-based languages. I don't know. I don't remember which ones it was, but I guess Italy and Spanish are similar or something. I don't remember which ones
Hmm.
they were, but if you grew up learning one, then the other one was easier. And I guess Chinese and Japanese is similar for that too. If
Oh,
you one of my professors said that since he grew up learning
yeah, yeah,
Chinese, speaking
yeah. Those
Chinese,
are
it
those
was
have
easy
the
for him to
same root.
learn.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Compared to his European or I guess Middle Eastern friend. Um,
So yes,
yeah,
so yeah. Yeah,
right.
and also one thing about Sanskrit is like it is also been re I guess researched or something like that, researched by the
Hmm.
programmers, computer programmers, because
Okay.
yeah, the structures, the grammatical structures are really good to be coded, you know.
Really,
They can be coded as well.
that sounds really interesting.
Yeah, so one of the author
How would you do that? That's crazy. Okay.
I
Okay. Sorry.
I don't know, but one of the author I read about, he stated that if you knew Sanskrit
Hmm.
and English language, you could easily code in Java or something like that.
Okay.
So I guess those things have their own importance, but for the most people, like those going in foreign countries, English has more importance than
Right.
Nepali.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. But
Yeah,
still, our education wasn't that good in teaching us
yeah, teaching the
the real
language. Yeah,
English, right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So that was a great discussion. We also got to share our stories and talk about
Our
some
trauma
yeah
in childhood.
about trauma. Yeah, yeah. How we
Yeah, by
become
the way,
messed up
I never
people.
got fined in
uh,
speaking Nepali.
maybe your class had a better monitor than
No,
me.
no, because I didn't had until class 6 those kind of things. We used to
Uh-huh.
speak in Nepali,
Right.
and I came to the global collegiate school in 7th class,
Mhm.
and we still used to speak Nepali.
I mean, I also used to do that.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
like,
God,
yeah.
bro! What?
Yeah, I find other people, but I myself, spoke
That's why the
Nepali.
trauma.
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah. Alright, bro.
Okay, so if our friends listen to this, then they are gonna get you, bro.
In that case, let's not make this podcast very famous. Let's just, be low key.
Okay, yeah, YouTube will
Alright, bro.
decide it first, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
that was really nice, bro. That was
yeah,
really
bro.
good topic.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it
yes,
was. I had fun. We had a good discussion and we also had fun. So hopefully our viewers, like to listen to our stories as well. Um, yeah. So yeah. So do you wanna say anything at the end of the episode?
uh, just thanks for all the listeners who are listening, and then just stay tuned for our next one.
Yes, guys. Yeah, please stay tuned. Yeah, we'll keep coming out with more interesting topics and more interesting discussions. So
Okay,
yeah,
all
hope
the
to see
people
you
in
guys
the
next
northern
time.
hemisphere, stay warm.
Thanks, bro. Thanks to you and me.